prayed, then I prayed again. Had a moment, but it came and went. You don't wanna play with him. They'll be you like 8 a.m. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring. Love my brothers, cut them in on anything. And you know it's King Slime, Drizzy. She just said I'm bad, I hit the thizzle dance, man. Either hand is the upper hand. Got a bubble on my other hand. Ain't no 100 bands. Palace look like Buckingham. Bill so big, I call him Williams for real. Reasons to go crazy, got a trillion for real. They been trying me, but I'm resilient for real. I can't go in public like civilian for real. And I hardly take offense. Money for revenge, man, that's hardly an expense. I'll Heyman checks off of all of my events. I like all the profit, man, I hardly do percents. A big part of me resents that I knew from when I started in it. They see what I got, and man, it's hard to be content. Got going on, I gotta represent. Hey. It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. It's the flow that got the block hot, that's super hot.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife. Said I alone, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe full of Franklins and a shoulder full of... Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, yeah. Right, I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, I might got... Standing so tall, they think I might got stilts. Legendary baller like Mike, like Wilt. 96 Impala, on wheels. Up against the wall, at Fox Hills. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. I know them West Side. For rap, this, fuss, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustles seem to rush? Las Vegas, yeah, you. After all that looking tough, all he seen was 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look.
Word to God, if Big and Pac was still here, some of these weirdos wouldn't act so cavalier. We all know that the game has changed. It's crazy out here, rap's got a bad name. Think about it, what if the play never happened and the true artists were getting rich from rapping? Word to God, something should give. Let's delete the politics so real hip-hop can live. Careers are getting shut down, the media wants something meaty. People are greedy, music and culture is like a foreign language. You'd be better off staging a fake beef in Spanglish. Compadre, can you handle the whole weight? Ideal skills, watch them swallow your whole plate. You used to support your fam off of this. Now you can't even buy spam off of this. And I don't deal with swine. I ain't Dr. Phil. I'll truly help you heal your mind. Nowadays, it's like everybody's losing it. Instead of them preserving this gift, they're all abusing it. It's mad drama. They want us reaching for the causing hysteria, the new hip-hop criteria. And they forgot about the sweat and tears. Now we see the results of all the... Word to God, if Big and Pac was still here, some of these weirdos wouldn't act so cavalier. We all know that the game has changed. It's crazy out here, rap's got a bad name. Think about it, what if the play never happened and the true artists were getting rich from rapping? Word to God, something should give. Let's delete the politics so real hip-hop can live. I hate telling good people bad news. I hate telling good people bad news. I hate telling good people bad news.
What's up, boy? Hey. Yeah, Corona. Hey. What's up, dude?
In silence in the middle of the night, I learned to take my time with healing up my mind, knowing it's alright, oh, 'cause I feel better in my own world, trying to be perfect tends to wear me out, and I've been wondering when this road ends, tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, try to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. You can keep your shining light, 'cause I've been locked in diamonds, we're flawless as it is, flawless as it is.
Oh, there you go.
Each year, Hollywood and pop culture stars drop
Yeah, I got
into
you.
your My Career Story for an authentic rise to fame experience. This year, the comedy duo Deezus and
Can you hear
Mero
me alright, or
joined
should I
Team 2K,
headphones
and we
in?
caught up with them at the mocap studio.
Hey, it's your boy Deezus Nice and the Kid Mero, and we're back
Howdy.
here with our homie Che. How's it going, man?
Good, good. That's right, Che Z in the building, just giving it a rock. Listen, man, what's the response?
They're setting up a Discord right now.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
For
You
awful.
feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in Uptown Charlotte, home of the
I'm gonna
Hornets.
put headphones in.
Now the weekend
Because I have to have the sound on in the game.
and we
to pick
welcome
up
you to this
on the
2K
screen.
Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter.
8
He
minutes.
said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up,
I don't know, every block.
my free throw. They're all the same shot now. I'm going to keep trusting my skill,
20.
and eventually it'll all come together. With my motor, I feel like whatever I'm doing out there, I can just keep going and going. Kevin?
No, you didn't watch the first 2 games, dude. There's like 40 blocks.
So here's Oklahoma City starting group. Bledsoe is out there with Morant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then
Yeah, I say
there's
every
Boyan
block and every time
Marjanovic.
Nikola Jokic touches
There's
someone.
Evans in at the 5, down low. And for Charlotte, they've got
Yeah.
Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon out there with Sabonis. Then there's
Yeah, just
Brandon
touches
Beal.
someone. He's the infected one.
Dragic
He's under the weather.
Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is under.
No, I just made it up.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired.
the NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting. So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal.
Go time,
It's
baby.
opening night.
Now, here's Bogdanovich.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
5 to shoot from 12 feet out. And
No,
it's
this is
in
a
there.
broadcast.
And you just love that concentration level that Bogdanovich possesses. Even when the
I mean, I can
defense
change it.
around him, he stays locked in on that cup.
Dragic against Bledsoe. It's Dragic with the drive. Ready by Bogdanovich.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that.
All right, I'll change it now. I'll do this once. Like zoomed in. That's what I'm at right now. I'm gonna wait a second. How about that? Right there? Alright, here we go.
Possession throughout the game.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the...
Can you hear the sound at all?
When he sees one of his guys open,
Okay.
he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Dragic. Beal the pass to Jokic. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Oh, he almost touched someone there.
With an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
I don't know. I say hard foul or touch.
I'm not sure.
Here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 28-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He
Yeah, any
knew
block
he
is
was
accurate.
going, but he also knew he could get
Jokic
other
touch.
guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now here's Dragic. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scorer.
Well, I have the sound on.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
He misses the free throw.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
Did he? I missed it.
He hits the second from the line. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons
Zamins
why
already
Kevin is the
FaceTime me.
change
Can't
of
figure this out.
I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
Here's Bogdanovic after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Jokic against Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. If they had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game, that might have cost them.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bledsoe outside. Right side, Bogdanovic. Pulls up. Hands the shot from the wing.
And you got to respect that shoot-first mentality of Bogdanovic. Always under control. And how about the balance?
The pass to Sabonis. Charlotte with the new shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. From 11 feet away.
It's a Hall of Fame.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi.
He's slower. I don't know.
Dragic against Bledsoe.
Hall of Fame, they'll shoot like any sliver, like open.
Dragic kicks to Beal.
And defense is turned up.
It's rebounded by Leonard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Right, Jokic has the ball.
They played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
What's up, Sam?
Here's Leonard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of
We'll go live.
he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Here's Dragic.
They overpaid for Byron. They should have just kept Nico.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They had Nico, who's better.
Rebounding in traffic by Jokic using his huge hands to snatch up that board.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Harry Nance is checked in for Sabonis. Bogdanovic comes in for Gordon. White is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Goran Dragic.
I don't know.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant.
So Dragic's infected too now?
Flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off,
they'll like push each other and stuff.
Relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
Not going to go that time. Randall with some nice D.
Zamins said, hang on, are you in here?
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Napier. Outside Bogdanovic.
Nah.
At the elbow. Jokic. Over Randall. And the Hornets miss again.
And this quarter, he's
already took too long.
Really been off the mark.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right down low. He kicks it to Napier. Pass to Jokic. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Defense right on him. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bogdanovic passes it to Jokic. Thunder with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Randall. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Fable. Nikola Jokic traps the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Napier feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bogdanovic. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Let that touch Bogdanovic. That time.
This is the best they can do it.
Now, here's Rozier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Jokic against Randall. Scooped up. Bogdanovic. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, I do now. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
The first free throw is good.
Been a lot of Apex lately.
No good on the second free throw.
Garbage.
Here's Anthony. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love, like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Jones is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Randall. And it's Graham in a point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance. And 15 seasons
Now the Incentives team
without
scored like
a playoff
80 points each.
In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for
Yeah, he had a
playoff
crazy dunk.
relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you.
Can you hear me in the stream?
That free throw good for Randall. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3
I can
years.
skip through them.
And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Charlotte making a switch. Beal's checked in. And so he hits both. Each year, so many coaching changes. You feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make
changes in the game.
The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is
that Carmelo.
You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So
they
if they're going to be who they are, that's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Goran Dragic is checked in for Shabazz Napier. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. Right wing.
He played like the whole first.
Dragic looking for an opening. 5 on the clock. Bjelica. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Dragic the pass to Carter. And good. Got the friendly pass.
I'll bet you on the second half.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
He's going to have like 15.
Here's Graham. He's guarded by Dragic. The 17-footer. Good on the shot. Graham's got his first points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up.
Big career year last year.
Now here's Ariza. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. And Jones slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here is Carter. The pass to Beal. 14 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the bucket is
good.
Just them two,
Dragic and
play chance here for him. Bradley Beal picks one up. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays. Hits perimeter shots. And with 30 in 2017, he has been solid.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Hornets. Gordon comes in for Bjelica.
It was funny that Jack has Mitchell and Gobert. League's over.
And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 9 points. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yeah, this is you can't take it to work.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Hornets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Super 2. And the first one drops.
He touched Dragic. That's a drink. So Beal dropped to Jokic.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Clark kicks to Bogdanovich. Carter against Adams. Hornets with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And the Hornets miss again. The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Look when he gets up and throws it down.
Rockets the pass to Beal. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Trying to get open his Carter. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Beal.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And no good.
I beat the newest one. That was good. Yeah, it's over the top ridiculous.
Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 6th rebound.
There's a donkey video on it, but he highlights like the best mission in the game.
Run some plays for him, screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
That mission was awesome the first time.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still,
God of War is the best game ever.
From there.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Hornets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Terry Rozier, he just wants to get in the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Larry Nance has checked in for Sabonis. Bogdanovich comes in for Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Goran Dragic. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to Miami. Bledsoe against Wright. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Another bucket.
Pass to Gordon. Carter left side.
He's got Rozier and Drain.
Charlotte needs to get a shot. Charlotte again missing. The Thunder leading by 6. Bledsoe with it. Now Wright defending. And Adams with the slam.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Ooh, good pass.
Pass to Nance. And here is Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Chalk up 2 there. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
No, hardly ever.
Passes to Adams. Now, here's Rozier. Here's Leonard.
Jakob Pertl production.
Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, he's really good too.
Consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
Tacoma's pulling away.
Now here's Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Use your brain. It's not that hard.
Oklahoma City with the foul. The Hornets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I have to check in at work, which is more annoying than actually like being there. You like turn your webcam on and have to be like home still.
Was good.
Yeah.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Napier passes to Jokic. Outside Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
What is he doing?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, everyone comment and subscribe who you got in the second half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
I got 2 now. Sam Pham follows me. You guys know who Sam Pham is? One of the biggest 2K YouTubers.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny.
He is. He's got 100K.
Of the year as we're
I'm serious. He works for the Milwaukee Bucks gaming team, like in the 2K league. No. Give me the lights.
He had 12 points and 5 rebounds. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
I'm not surprised. Kawhi Leonard
Yes, he can. There's a live chat on here too.
Can give you 20, 30, 40 points a night and lock down the opponent's best scorer. True superstar, Ernie.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Oh, Shaq's going in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Charlotte looking at who they've got.
So much activity
Jokic
in
is
the
out
chat.
there with Zamins Sabonis. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Beal in at the 2. There's Morant.
Play the game.
Following the basket by Jokic. And he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 14 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Means play the game, right?
Dragic. Here's Beal, and Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Dragic. Passes it to Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Jokic just fouled Kawhi.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you'd maybe want in a player.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gets the pass to Beal. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And there's the pass to Dragic. Here's Jokic, and they call the foul.
Adams is at like
the
4.
line for one more coming up.
Well, Jokic is big, Jokic is long, and he does a great job there of corralling that ball and taking advantage of his length.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Anthony's checked in for Gordon. Free throw, no good for Jokic.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots, just on found in that center position.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, how many does he have?
Back to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, good pass.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To Bogdanovich.
Ooh, good pass.
Shot opportunity, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Dragic. And the rejection by Leonard.
Already catched up my doge.
We know about Leonard as a defender, on the ball, off the ball. He's rarely out of any play.
Yeah, Kawhi had one. That's a drink.
Now Leonard. Sabonis grabs the ball.
Hey, see, figured it out.
Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Bledsoe, and it's Jokic with the rebound.
I'm watching the game.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Charlotte. A 12-point game.
Quick fire on that.
Oh, we got a game.
The catch and shoot
Mellow.
jumper, no defense for that play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, you went quiet for a while. Oh, I can skip this.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Bielitsa, he checks in for Sabonis. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Goran Dragic. So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And he's flourishing as a scorer. But Brent, how does Julius Randle take that next step?
Well, I think, Kevin, if he keeps improving on his consistency, shooting from that 10-foot to 16-foot range where guys are daring him to shoot and not wanting to deal with him driving into them. You know, last year he went up 6 percentage points from 35% to 41% in that 10 to 16-foot range. You keep seeing that kind of improvement, the growth in his game is going to come.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Randle.
Randle really improved in his shooting range from 10 to 16 feet last year, and that just makes him so much more a complete offensive threat in any system he plays in.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 11. Passes to Bielitsa. Inside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Oh, good pass, Beal.
Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Morant. Randle with the ball. He's covered by Beal. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 10 points.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randle's able to score.
Is this show and tell? Want to see my cat?
Jokic inside, defended by Jones. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of...
That's my cat.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Get a PS4, Jack. We all have PS4s. Oh, bless you.
And that one falls for Graham.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I'll be up late.
Right outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. Over Green. The Hornets rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi,
Big dunk.
especially at his position. That time they paid a price.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now Graham, 5 points in the game. Passes it to Leonard. Over Jokic, and again it's Oklahoma City. And it's Wright with the ball for the Hornets. They trail by 14. Offensive rebound. Up and in on the way.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start,
it's not cross-platform.
Percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Floats one. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Wright.
I don't think so.
Jokic has got 15.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Wright dishes to Napier.
Don't eat me. Jokic is hot. Get Jokic the
left in
ball.
the third quarter of the game. Here's Wright. Back to Napier. Got a piece of it.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
You're behind. Hit live. Hit live in the bottom left.
Here's Napier. Rozier defending. Napier passes to Nance. Right outside.
I'm doing stuff. It'll be so loud.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count that bucket.
Oh, yeah.
Bibles got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's over.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Napier. Rozier defending. Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 17 points in the game.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he.
They were like 40-point scores.
Leonard from deep, 3-point land. Off on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 12.
All right, let's stop.
Fourth quarter basketball will be coming away on
Westbrook's available.
Right after this.
You should really make your team better.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if you're off guard to make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
All right, Zamins.
Taking a look at the Thunder.
How much do you guys have left?
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Randall, and it's Milton in at the 2-guard spot. They get it again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. Sabonis comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Dragic in for Napier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Dragic. Out to the right wing. Sabonis finds Bogdanovic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
From the pass to Randall. Here's Thibault. Randall down low. Harder on him. Randall no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now, here's Bogdanovic.
Yeah.
Pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Double elimination dragon.
Good court awareness.
Ooh.
Display right there from Bogdanovic.
Here's Leonard. Sabonis grabs
Penalty one, and then Isaac.
Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I think Isaac has the best 2K team with all the bigs.
Kicks to
Yeah, he's good
Bogdanovic.
too.
Back to Gordon. Now the pass to Sabonis.
Diego's is crazy. He's got like
Dragic. And another shot. Trying to get open his carpet. Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis can play there on the
Oh yeah,
block.
Sabonis.
That's where he did a lot
We got a
of
game.
damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You should have made the playoffs. I would have thought of you.
Going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here.
I wasn't really thinking about you.
Cut off the momentum and have a chit chat with the team to settle down.
You have Kyrie? No.
Beal's checked in for the Hornets. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in.
Yeah, actually, Zion, Steph, and
he's encouraged where they are
Porzingis.
at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
That's good. That's good.
Bledsoe against Dragic.
We'll get you in the non-playoff bracket.
Here's from the line. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Sometimes it's about the decision being quick, and Bledsoe did a great job of making the right call that time in the pick and roll.
Dragic with it. It's Carter, high post. He kicks to Dragic.
Really?
There's the
With Derek Carr then. You trade him?
rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, both him
Maybe.
and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is
I'd rather have Derek Carr.
as
Yeah,
the
Derek Carr's
clock
not
is
bad.
winding down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is.
Yeah, he is.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it.
Carr actually had a really good year last year.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Sabonis. Trying his luck from deep. Milton grabs the board.
And they've
Oh, they need that
got a
Sabonis.
slight edge on the
They needed
boards,
it.
but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Bogdanovich. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Ooh, you see that rebound?
Dragic against Bledsoe. Right side, Dragic. Adams, a nice D. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Milton. Great D that time from Beal.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close.
Yeah, more of a headache.
Gordon with the top.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Are you guys all live or is anyone behind?
Pass to Milton. Shoots over Beal. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Dragic finds Sabonis.
Colin behind still.
No good there. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Dragic. That one goes in.
Nice job from Goran Dragic there to take the jumper in the face of some pretty good defense there and still nails it.
Bledsoe passes to Milton. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And that one, good. Milton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Beal. Hornets keep it alive. Sabonis, the pass to Carter. And Adams sends it back.
That's a block.
Here's Bledsoe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
Ooh, that's a dagger.
Bledsoe getting more active from that area, looking assured and controlled. He knows he can score from there.
Now here's Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open.
I got rid of it.
Here is Bledsoe. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
Gordon, the pass to Beal. Gets it down to single digits.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're up by 9. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Jokic, he's checked in for the Hornets. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Gordon, stolen by Bledsoe. Only one man back on D. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What do you mean?
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a
There's no Corona down here yet.
Oklahoma City.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots.
No, the beaches are good. I was just there.
Luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Yeah, Lonnie Kai was on front page of Forbes.
Win of the new year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings
block.
them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Leonard.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
He cut it to 6. That was as close as they got.
First one falls for. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Yo. Yeah, you stayed logged in. That was your fault.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
It automatically signs you in.
There's 38 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, I can edit the off-ball sheet whenever I want.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Smooth. Guys,
okay, I'll get out of there.
Getting himself in close enough that he could just...
I'll sign out right now.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Okay, all good.
Here's Leonard. Here's Graham. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Carter.
Oh, this button here? Okay.
Bogdanovich. That's for 2. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Oh, I found it.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Yeah, we're good.
Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Oh, Wendell's got Corona.
David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple.
I signed on everything.
Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient. Let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this...
Yeah. He had 12 blocks or whatever, or 12 rebounds. Alright, there's going to be a new stream